So, Rupi Roo, I mean, you are the dean of this college?
Associate Dean.
Associate Dean. And so what's your journey with Vedic medicine and like...
Wow, that's a long story.
Yeah.
If I want to start from the beginning, my grandmother is my biggest inspiration to become an Ayurvedic practitioner. She used to do traditional Ayurvedic medicine. She wasn't a qualified doctor or anything like that because this is going back to before independence in India.
Who taught her?
She learned it from her father, her grandparents.
Wow.
It came as a family tradition to her. Yeah. So this was going back, before independence to India. So then of course, none of her children actually picked it up. They were all busy becoming engineers and doctors and accountants and whatnot, lawyers. And so because my mother was a career woman and she used to work and everything, so I grew up literally in my grandmother's lap. So, and I always my earliest memories of playing is with mortar and pestle, with all her herbs. She would give me a few things and I would be like banging it. And my earliest memories are like that of my childhood, is spending time with my granny with her, amazing little stuff that she would have.
Because that's just like, she is just like a high-level white witch.
Yes. Yes. So, not that she was practicing or anything, but for family and friends and, relatives, people would come and take things from her and things like that. So yeah, that was my first, I think that was kind of ingrained in me from that time, that when it came to selecting or choosing a career, I always knew, somehow or the other deep down, I always knew I wanted to be an Ayurvedic doctor and, study Ayurveda. And I did have another influence, was my mother's sister had studied Ayurvedic medicine, and so there was a little bit of understanding of Ayurveda there. And but no, my grandmother is my inspiration. And so then I went on to study and, of course, came to, got married after studies and went to Singapore, worked there for 3 years, came to Australia, been working here ever since.
Because Rupa's got an arranged marriage and she's totally happy with her husband. And they do this whole horoscope thing. So it's not like it's random. It's actually really well connected. So how did that come about?
So we exchanged how arranged marriages come about.
Yeah, well, yours.
Oh, mine. So my husband was born and brought up in Singapore. He's Indian, but he's born and brought up in Singapore because my in-laws moved to Singapore a long time ago.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bangalore in India.
Yeah.
So we live in a joint family in Bangalore. My home is a joint family.
What does that mean?
So joint family is like my dad and his 2 older brothers, all the 3 of them, we all live together in the same house. And so with all the kids and the grandkids and the great-grandkids and everyone.
How many bathrooms?
That's the question you asked.
Yes.
Okay, let's think. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to remember. 4, 5, 6.
Wow, it's a big house.
It is a big house. And there's a lot of people. and so yeah, I've grown up in a joint family. And so my sister, who's not my own sister, so my dad's brother's daughter, so whom I call my sister. So she used to live in Singapore, and she was friends with Sima is my husband, Sima's parents. And so she came to know that Sima's of marriageable age and they're going to look for a bride for him. And so they, my sister said to them that I've got a sister back home in India who's of marriageable age. Can we exchange horoscopes? Got exchanged, and it all matched. And then the families met, and then me and Sima met.
And you love him.
And I love him.
And
He's a sweetheart.
Was it like real? It's like people with these TV shows married at first sight. So it's kind of like...
This wasn't married at first sight because first the horoscopes match And then, unless the horoscopes match, we don't even go ahead and talk.
I love that.
And yeah, and so then the families meet even before the boy and the girl meets, because there needs to be. It is not marriage in India. Is not just about a boy and a girl coming together.
Family.
It is families, merging and becoming one big family again. So actually, my parents and his parents, they had couple of meetings. And they found, that we were from a good family. They were from a good family. We check family background and, little things, not like check as in, but, inquire. Oh, yeah, they're lovely people. My sister, she agreed that he was a lovely boy and everything. So, because she had seen him. And because all this worked, then they said, yeah, then we'll go and get the boy and the girl meet. But it wasn't like I had to say yes or anything. Neither was it like he had to say yes or anything. But when we saw each other and we really hit it off, we talked long time and yeah.
Wow. Do you think it's karma?
I should say that he said yes first.
It's always important to be loved more.
Yes.
Back with more.